loves, welcome back to my channel, Simply Ola. My name is Ola, as you already know, because I know y'all watch my other videos, and if you have not, please go and watch the other videos, please. And if you like them, and share them. And also, subscribe to my channel right now, and then come back. No, actually, finish watching this first, then you can go back and do all that stuff I just told you to do. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. Like I said, my name is Ola. Yeah, I know it's been another minute, but I did try to film a video on self-worth, and honestly, as you can see, that did not go well. And it's not because I didn't want to film the video or I was procrastinating on filming the video or being lazy about it. It's because I didn't fully know what to say on self-worth. So this whole time, over the past few weeks since you guys seen my last video, I have been thinking, I have been researching, I have been, trying to gather my thoughts together and see, exactly what do I want to tell you guys. And what I realized is that in order to completely, fully talk about self-worth, I still have to speak on the other selves first. And one of the most important and probably the last self that I'll speak on before self-worth is self-love. I feel like self-love is very, very, very important in our daily lives. Very, very, very important in the way we're living and things, because how we love ourselves determines how we will love others. You get what I'm saying? You cannot fully give yourself to somebody else if you haven't fully given yourself to yourself. You just can't, because you won't know how you won't know how to love that other person if you don't know how to love yourself. The reason I say that is because so many of us, especially at this age, those of us in our early 20s, well, those of us in our 20s, and even some teenagers out there, y'all know who you are. We are all jumping into these relationships and we don't even know what we want. We don't know ourselves. We haven't gathered, how we want to be loved and how to love ourselves, but we're jumping into these relationships prematurely, and they're ending prematurely because of that. I feel like learning how to love yourself is so important, especially in that aspect, in that case, because it's just like you can't give yourself to other people if you cannot give yourself to yourself. And I feel like self-love, even branches off into, what your job, your career, what you're trying to do with your life. You need to fully love yourself, fully understand yourself before you make any of those big decisions in life. Because once you learn to love yourself, you can learn to do other things as well, and you can learn to grow better. You can learn to learn better, just loving yourself. And that takes time. Honestly, it takes so much time to learn it. It took me a while before I learned self-love. I didn't learn about self-love until I said love. That's how a lot of Africans say it. Anyways, I didn't learn about self-love until after college. And honestly, before then, I wasn't cocky or whatever, but I was very confident in myself. I was very confident in my abilities and things like that. So I thought very highly of myself. But I feel like I never truly loved myself, because certain things that I would do to myself or certain things that I would take from others didn't reflect self-love. I wouldn't ever give myself that me time that I deserve. And as you're learning to love yourself, you need to learn how to give yourself me time. You need to learn how to, take that time to go by yourself, whether it's, locking yourself in your room, whatever it is you want to do, however you need to, get that alone time. Sorry. It is, bless me. Sorry, it is allergy season for me, as it is all year round. So if I am sniffing or sneezing, I do apologize in advance. I'm not going to apologize for it again. Anyways, So, like I was saying, and I low-key kind of lost my train of thought. Yes, I do feel like finding that me time and self-love is very, very important. And what I mean about finding that me time is like, secluding yourself, like whether it's going to your room, whatever it is, you need to go out by yourself, go get coffee, whatever people do nowadays whenever they retreat within themselves. Go sit down by yourself, whether it's, writing in your diary, whether it's taking notes on your phone, whatever. List all the things that pain you. List all the things that, might pain you. I know that's a weird way to put it. I probably use incorrect grammar like I do daily sometimes. Write down all the things that ail you, all those things that make you sad or give you sorrow and things like that. And take those things after you write it down and pray on it. If you pray, I don't know if everybody who watches my channel pray, but if you pray, pray on those things. And like when I say pray on those, the reason why I say pray on those things is because for me at least, prayer solves a lot of problems. Prayer helps me get through certain things in my life, and honestly, prayer also gives me a clearer outlook on things. So those things that ailing you, those things that you feel like you can't get through, or those things that you feel like are constantly pushing you down, I feel like you should really take those things, write them down, and actually look at those things. Because sometimes we as human beings, we live through life, and we live through life so busily and so such in a rush that we don't see those things all the time, and so we're constantly, each day we're still constantly being pushed down, we're still constantly hurting, and it's because we cannot see what's hurting us. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's very, very important for us to actually gather ourselves together and write those things down and actually take note of those things so that we can learn how to overcome and get past those things. Because let's say it's in a relationship, let's use a relationship as an example, because I feel like that's like one of the most common examples, especially for us in this day and age. Let's say in the relationship you are in, the person is always, giving side comments like, each time you say you want to do something, oh, you can't do that, or why would you want to do that? Making those comments like that. And then after a while you start feeling like each time you see something new, you're like, yeah, I can't do that. I will never be able to achieve that. I that's not something I can do. You start making those comments to yourself because of what is your significant other at the time is saying. And it's like you don't notice that at first, but once you start writing down the little things that are happening throughout the day, it's just like, dang, like this guy or this girl, she's really like putting me down. And it's starting to get within myself to the point where I don't love myself enough to know the things that I can do. This is where I don't love myself and know enough to say I can't and I won't take that. I'm letting this person talk down on me, causing myself to talk down on myself, causing me to talk down on myself. You get what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying. It's good to write those little things down, because sometimes you may not notice it as you're, busily going on through your life. Because, who looks at the little things all the time, And like I'm telling you, I guess what I'm saying is good to look at those little things. Those little things that other people may not notice, it's good to look at them. Because at the end of the day, they may cause you to feel the way you do feel about yourself. Feel like, oh, I won't ever accomplish anything. Or, oh, I'm not ever going to get to the next level. Or, oh, I need to stay in this relationship because this is the only person that will ever love me in my life. Which is not true. It really is not true. You have loads of people who love you in your life. So don't think that just because you're with some Yahoo boy or Yahoo girl that you need to stay with them for the rest of your life, because you don't. You need to learn how to fully love yourself before you give yourself to another man or woman. So yeah, I do feel like, self-love is very, very important. I know it also sounds like I'm talking about self-worth too. And I kind of am, just because, like I said, self-worth literally ties everything together from what we've talked about with the self-confidence and the other self that we spoke about previously. It ties all those things together. So it's just like, I know certain things I say, you may be like, well, that has nothing to do with self-love. Yes, it does. Literally, self-confidence has to do with self-love. Self-worth has to do with self-love. You know, they all tie in together. That's why it's called a self-series. So if it seems like I'm talking about one or the other, just know that if it's together, that's why it's called a self-series. I feel like I'm gonna have to adjust the audio on these because I keep like whispering. I don't know why. I'm just weird. Anyways, you see my edges are laid too. Get that lustrous pink edge control. It works. It helps, as you can see. Yes, I know I'm feeling myself today, but I just love who I am. I love this melanin chocolate beauty. That's another thing, you know. Your self-image really does play into self-love. I know that's something to, I'm not going to do a video on self-image, honestly, because I feel like self-image and self-love is like the same thing. Like I said, this self-series can branch off to so many different things, but I'm not going to make it any longer than it is, honestly. But anyways, like your self-image can definitely play into self-love. The way you view yourself is how others are going to view you. So if you view yourself and you look in the mirror like, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly. Oh, my eyebrows are uneven. I can't make them uneven. But you know, the way people be like doing one eyebrow up is so cool, but I can't do that. You know, you're saying my nose is too big, my eyes are too big, or my eyes are too small, whatever it is. You know, you just start talking down on yourself. You say, oh, I have too many pimples, whatever it is, you know. Like, stop talking down on yourself, because how you view yourself is how much you love yourself. And the reason why I say how you view yourself is how much you love yourself is because the way, if you're constantly talking down upon yourself, constantly calling yourself all these bad names, like ugly and all that stuff, you know, as you're constantly calling yourself all these bad names, you're allowing the love to little by little just leave. The love that you feel yourself is little by little leaving. Why are you talking down on yourself? It's not helping you in any way, shape, or form. You know, it's just causing you to be more depressed. You know, I feel like it's good to always talk good about yourself. You know, whether it's about your looks, personality, whatever it is, talk good about yourself. Speak good things into your own life. You know, that helps you love yourself more as you were created, because honestly, we are all beautiful creations. In my opinion, every single human being on this earth is created beautifully and uniquely, because we are all unique. You know, there's something unique in each and every single one of us. So just like, why are you taking away from that uniqueness by calling yourself ugly, by calling yourself unflattering, whatever it is you want to call yourself? Why are you doing that? That does not tie into self-love at all. You cannot say you love yourself, but yet you're consistently talking down on yourself. You feel me? So I feel like that's really important too in self-love, is self-image, the way you view yourself. Because the way you view yourself is the same way other people are going to view you. If you call yourself ugly all day in front of everybody, this person, that person will start calling you ugly too, because they see that you yourself feel that way. So why can they talk that way about you too? You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, don't call yourself something that you wouldn't want somebody else calling you, because you know for a fact that person wants to call you ugly. You boxing, y'all fighting, like, what's up? And no, I don't fight, so yeah, I don't know how that, yeah. Anyways, before I get off topic, because y'all know once my mind goes somewhere else, it goes somewhere else. But yes, so I do feel like, you know, if you have to every single day go up to the mirror, look in the mirror and say you're beautiful, you're a handsome person, you know, your personality is amazing, you make people laugh just by opening your mouths, you know, just talk about all the good qualities you have. And if you constantly telling yourself that, nobody can talk down and you say, oh, you're not funny. What do you mean? You're like, I know I'm funny. The way, you know, just you won't accept what other people say about you that is not good, you have not already spoken to existence. You get what I'm saying? So Self-love has to do with the way you view yourself, with the way you talk about yourself, you know, with the things that you would take from other people. Because you can say you're in a loving relationship all you want, but if the person is abusing you, it doesn't have to just be physically, or if it's abusing you mentally by talking down on you all the time, whatever, and you're constantly taking that, you don't love yourself enough to get out of that relationship. You need to love yourself enough to say, no, I won't take that. You cannot talk to me that way. You know, I know who I am, and as the person that I was made to be, you cannot talk down on that person. You cannot talk down on God's daughter like that. No, on God's son like that. You know, boy, girl, whatever. You cannot talk down on me like that, because he made me beautiful in his sight. And if you're calling me ugly, that means you're calling my father ugly. And my father ain't ugly. You get what I'm saying? So just learn how to, I guess, and like, learning self-love is hard. I'm not even gonna lie. It takes years. For me, at least, it took years for me to learn self-love, how to truly love myself. And like, self-love has to do with the way you take care of yourself, you know, washing yourself, brushing your teeth, all that stuff has to do with self-love. So just truly start taking care of yourself, you know, and just truly stop listening to the noise and start listening to yourself, and stop telling yourself what you want to hear. I don't mean like, you know, all the fake stuff, whatever. By telling yourself what you want to hear, I mean telling yourself every morning, I am beautiful. Tell yourself every morning, I am loved. Tell yourself every morning, I'm a beautiful creation. You know, just tell yourself those beautiful, positive things. And yes, it's a journey to achieve a high level of self-love, but the journey to get there is very, very worth it. Trust me, it's so worth it. I don't want this video to be too long, honestly, but when I do film the video on self-worth, I feel like it will be so much better, because I can actually like tie everything together. Because I know right now it seems like I'm jumping back and forth, but trust me, the video on self-worth is coming very, very soon, and you guys, I do hope that you guys will enjoy it as much as I enjoy filming it. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it, even though I am a little bit crazy in this video, whatever. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. 4 things that I need y'all to do: comment, like, subscribe, and share. Please, please, please. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know why I'm being awkward right now. I'm just don't mind me today. Today, I guess it's a very off day for me. Whatever. But I will be back. You guys will see me again. Don't forget to tell yourself each day, every morning, even before you go to sleep as well. I want you guys to do this at least 3 times a day. I know you go to use the toilet more than 3 times a day. So each time you go out and use the bathroom and you're washing your hands, look up into the mirror and tell yourself that you're beautiful or handsome, whichever one you want to say. Tell yourself that you are loved each and every single time you enter the restroom for the rest of your life. That's what I want you to do. And see the difference that's going to make in the way you view yourself and the way others start viewing you too. Please do that one thing for me. And also, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys, and have a lovely day, loves. Bye.